Welcome to this Microgen how-to demonstration. I'm Sue Harper, and today I'm going to show you how to use the SQL editor in DBClarity Developer. The SQL editor is available from the workspace. Using the SQL editor, you can validate, execute, and commit SQL statements directly to the database and view the results. The SQL editing area also uses syntax checking and provides autocomplete functionality. You need to be connected to your database before you can start. So select your database server connection and log in. Once you're logged in, you can expand the schema and select the schema you want to browse. We'll use the HR schema, which is a sample schema in the Oracle database. To browse your tables, expand the node and select the tables you want to view. To look at the contents of the table, right-click the table and select Content. This does a number of things. It opens the SQL editor, writes the select statement to the SQL editor window, executes the query, outputs the data in the table below, and shows you the query that has been created, including the rows returned. Once you have your statement in the editor, you can add to it. You could add where clauses, for example. So I can add where, and I have the autocomplete facility available to me, which selects tables, columns, and I can choose my departments table and the column ID from the drop-down list and execute the statement. The statement now has a parameter on it where the department ID is greater than 100 and the records are returned. I executed the statement by using the F5 key. Now instead of putting a hard-coded value in, I can use a parameter. In DBClarity Developer, we use a colon and parenthesis for the parameter. Now, having manually added the parameter, I need to parse that, and I do that using this Parse Parameters button. And I need to specify what the data type of the parameter will be. So I can control my parameters using this parameter dialog. Once again, if I press F5, I execute my query, but I now have an input parameter field, and I can add the value. In order to change that parameter, I can re-execute that value and change this value here. And re-execute the query. Each time, the records are displayed in the table below. You can use the SQL editor area for a number of things. For example, I can drag my table onto the space to create a select statement, or alternatively, I can choose a statement type I want created. In this case, I'd prefer to have an insert statement created, and by dragging the table onto the work surface, I now have an insert statement created. Thank you for watching this DBClarity Developer demonstration. To download the product, find more information, including product workshops and more videos and demonstrations, visit the Microgen website at microgen.com/DBClarity.